we're back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Kim Jones with Lock and Key Homes. And Kim, thanks for joining us again today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So I love that we're talking about closet organization because it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it's how you start your day every single day and really start you off on the right foot.
Yeah, so if you're digging for a missing shoe or you can't find the outfit you want, it sets the tone for the day. And if it's something that's going downhill, you kind of start off more in a negative tone.
So how do you come in and turn a closet that is a little bit of an unorganized mess like mine and turn it into a beautiful closet like the one that we're in?
Yeah, so the first step is always start fresh. So we take every single thing out of the space. It's much easier to determine what you love and what you want to keep if you're looking at items one by one versus looking at the big picture. And it really is a whole fresh start. So we clean down the cabinets and bring everything back in, and it's like a brand new closet.
So do you help them purge a lot of things in that process as well?
Yes, we help them purge. We categorize, and a lot of people have no clue what they really have in their closet, and they're shocked to know that they have 10 pairs of black pants. And when they see that, they probably have 10 pairs of black pants ranging from size 2 to size 12. So then they kind of become back to reality of what am I really going to wear, and the rest can go. It also helps if they know that it can go to someone who can use the clothing, so Dress for Success and a lot of the other charities, and it's easier to get rid of or let the thing go if they know that it's going to get good use.
Well, that's a good point because, there's wonderful charities like Dress for Success, there's Goodwill, there's lots of different places that you can bring clothes. If someone wanted to sell their clothes, how do you go about helping them with that?
So selling clothes is a little bit trickier. So what we'll do is we'll drop it off at a consignment store. So we'll arrange everything that goes into, we'll call them, we'll ask what they're looking for, we'll make sure it's a Target item, and then we'll set up the appointment and take it to the consignment store. Anything that's going to be donated will go out the door with us. So you can't go back and forth of, maybe I want it, maybe I don't. It's decisions made and out the door, and it helps them feel free rather than it just sitting there for weeks and weeks.
Well, I'm glad that you said free because as I'm listening to you explain this, I love that feeling of a clean closet. I mean, there's just nothing better than cleaning out the closet and getting rid of things that aren't useful to you anymore.
Yeah, and it makes it a lot easier to find clothes. So people keep all the clothes they don't love, thinking they might need to wear it one day, but in reality, it's easier for you to get dressed in the morning with less options. It's much easier for you to go right towards what you love, and you're not trying to dig through all the other things that you don't ever really want to wear.
So what's the process for going through each item? So do you take it all out and then what happens?
Yeah, so we take it all out and then we categorize everything. And then we have the client come in and one of us will be holding it up and they can say keep, want, or donate, discard. And then we'll have another person kind of behind the scenes getting it to its right location. And it's interesting because sometimes people will be like, but then they'll make like a face and I'm like, you obviously don't love it. So let's just get rid of it. And then they'll go with it. It's a lot easier to be held accountable and to work through the process if you have someone there really with you versus sitting by yourself trying to figure out, do I need this? Do I not need this? And you can tell immediately with their body reaction whether they really like it or if they don't.
Well, I feel like oftentimes we do that. We keep things in our lives that we don't need just because for whatever reason we have emotional attachment to it and we're not ready to get rid of it, even though it does not serve a purpose for us anymore.
Yes, it's so true. I mean, we all do it. I do it too. I still have jeans that I think I may squeeze into, which I'm never going to squeeze into. But it's so much more refreshing to be able to see what you have and not have all the clothes that are just there taking more presence than the clothes that you love.
And you have a whole team that comes in and helps you with this.
Yes. So we have a whole team, so it's not something that you have to dedicate an entire Saturday to. We can come in, get everything done, and then a lot of people are working from home and they'll just walk in and say, keep, donate, discard. They'll go back to work and then we'll make it all happen in the closet.
So if someone doesn't want to be in the closet with you making decisions, is it best for them to make those decisions beforehand and put them into separate bins?
Sometimes people like to do that on their own, and so they'll just mark what they want to keep, mark what they don't, and then we'll come in and really try to set up a system in the closet so that they can maintain it. So not only is it going to be look beautiful, but it's functional. So if you are going to be someone who wears a suit every day, you want that to be front and center versus someone who may just wear jeans every day, where that would be front and center. You know, evening gowns that you'd never wear, they don't need to be taking up all the space. So those could be more off to the side. So really we want to get into their lifestyle to know how to set up the right system for them.
So it really sounds like with everything that you do, Kim, you meet the homeowner where they are and you provide the services specifically that they need from where they are in their life.
Yeah, and there's no pressure too. If someone does not want to get rid of something, we are not going to force them to get rid of it. And I think a lot of people have that stigma in their head that we're going to make them get rid of something, and that's absolutely not true. We want you to be happy in the closet, and we want it to work for you after we're gone. We've all been there. You know, we've been moms, we've been, you know, sisters, wives. We've all had a closet that looked like a disaster at one point or another. So we're not going to come in with judgment. We come in seeing the potential and the goal and the vision you have and making it reality.
Well, thank you so much, Kim. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.